welcome to hello fellow stans, welcome to my K-pop collection. First of all, hi, my name is Lea. I am 20 years old and I've been a K-pop stan for 2 years. I started buying albums in 2018 and I have 29 right now that I will show you. I kind of decorated this with my sister 2 minutes ago because I didn't know how to have a beautiful background for this video, so please appreciate it and let's just get into the album collection, shall we? The first album that I have is the 17 Carat album. It's their first ever album and I think it's not cute. It's not very pretty. And there's no photo cards in there. There's just like kind of lone pictures that I find so funny, but you gotta love what you gotta love. I mean, going on, we have their second mini album, Boys B. I have both versions with me here. I have the Hide version, Seek version. I personally like the Seek version more. The pictures are clear, as you can tell by the pictures over there. Moving on, we have the 17 Love and Letter repackage. And this is where you have Aju Nice. Everybody knows Aju Nice. It's basically their hype song. Aju Nice. It basically looks like this, so you open it up and this has some kind of pages like these. You gotta get what you gotta get, honey. The next album that I have from 17 is the First Letter album. I only have the letter version. I think there's a First Love version too, but I didn't like it. I thought it was ugly and I didn't want to buy it at the same time because it did cost a lot of money when I bought it. The title track. The title track on here is Yeppeda. We all love Yeppeda. I can't dance to it, I'm sorry, but it's beautiful anyways. Then we have the Going 17 album. I have all the 3 versions. There is Make It Happen, Make the 17, and Make a Wish. These are the albums that go with the song Boom Boom. People like Boom Boom. Please stand Boom Boom. I know everybody hates Boom Boom. I don't know for what reason. Make it make sense though. We have the Teenage album. I only have 2 versions because they're big, they're expensive. I think 2 versions is okay. And these are my 2 favorite versions. I have the orange one and the RS version. I think this is one of my favorite ones and has one of my favorite B-sides, Flower, and other beautiful B-sides like Trauma. Trauma is the song. Change Up? Change Up is the song. Buy this. Ulgo Shipshi Anna. Alone. Alone is the album where you have Don't Wanna Cry in it. Best song ever. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. And the versions are perfect. I just bought one. I would buy the other 2 versions as well. They're beautiful as well. Just didn't want to spend too much money yet. We have this 17 album. It's the director's cut. There's actually 2 versions of this. Sunset and Plot, but I thought Sunset was more beautiful. And here we have Thanks as the title track. It's beautiful. One of my favorite B-sides on here is actually from Joshua and Junghan. It's Falling For You. What else can I say? Go buy the album. Jonna, oh Jonna. Next albums is the You Make My Day albums. I have 2 versions. I am only missing one and I can't tell you which version it exactly is. I know I have the follow version. There's a Set the Sun and the other one I don't know the name, but I have 2. It has the Our Dawn is Hotter Than Your Day song. Love this. We have the You Made My Dawn. I think that's the 7th mini album. Home is on here. One of my favorite B-sides in here is definitely Good To Me, Good To Me, Good To Me. We have Getting Closer on here too. What do you want more? Coming up next, we have my personal favorite 17 album ever. It is so perfect. It's an ode collection of albums. I have 3 versions. I have the Hope version, the green one, the Begin version, and I have the Real version, which I got from M-Wave, signed by Wadu. This album is full of beautiful songs. My favorite one is definitely Lie Again. 24/7 is beautiful as well. Second Life, exactly. I love them. Every single picture is perfect, but it's so much stress to open it because it's like an envelope, and then there's these, there's just so much in there. But anyways, I got it signed by Wadu, so I'm happy. Ja, ist doch nicht auf was fallen lassen. Es ist unter den Schrank gefallen. Moving on, I have GOT7. I only have two albums of GOT7, and they're actually the same exact album. I got this one for my birthday 2018 and this one for my birthday last year. It's the Eyes on You with the title track Look. I personally like this album very, very much. They have this one B-side that nobody talks about, but it's so beautiful. It's called Gomawo. Thank you. Oh, and you get so many photo cards in there. You get so much stuff in this album. I'm not even kidding. Next is my second favorite group in the entire universe, but I only have a limited amount of albums of them, and it's SF9. Personally my favorite album because it has my favorite ever SF9 song in there, Easy Love. People don't know SF9 that well, but that is their best title track yet. Oh, you gotta listen to it. I got the feels. And they have very beautiful B-side tracks on here. Hide and Seek, that's beautiful. Watch Out, 10 out of 10. I do recommend. It's beautiful. I like the outside of the album, but I don't really like the pictures in it. Let me show you real quick. I think their albums that come after that are much prettier designed, I think. It's not bad, it's cute, but every single picture looks exactly like that. I wish it was a little more creative. This one is the 6th mini album, so you can tell I have a limited amount of SF9 albums, and I'm very, very sad about that. But it's not a problem. This album is a masterpiece. It's the album with the song Enough. This song, the fandom doesn't like it that much, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually a pretty song. They have one of my favorite K-pop B-sides, Heartbeat. Oh, thank you FNC, thank you for everyone working for that song. A masterpiece. And then for the last SF9 albums that I have, unfortunately, we have their latest releases and the album that got them their 3 consecutive wins on music shows, called First Collection, exactly. It's heavenly. It's beautiful. Even just the versions are so different from one another, and they're so beautiful. I like this one more because my favorite B-side from that album is definitely Am I the Only One? You guys, that song is, it's a masterpiece. Or Fire? Fire? You will love it. You will love it. Please stand SF9 for the sake of my own life. Next up is my first ever, next to this GOT7 album here. It's the MXM matchup album. There are two versions, but I have the... I don't think these versions have names. I think there's A version and B version. I think it's the A version that I have. Their title track on there is Diamond Girl. But my favorite B-side on this album, or my favorite song on this album in general, is Rush On You. It's a masterpiece. Everything they did was a masterpiece. They're now under the name of AB6 with 3 other members, but I really liked them when they were a duo, and then when they got into a group with 2 of 101, I was like, first one, here we come. Next up, we have my one and only BTS album. Even though BTS is the group that got me into K-pop, I didn't buy this album myself. It's actually my biggest sister who bought it for me. And I really love it because every single song is perfect. Even though people don't like Boy With Love that much, it's the Persona album, by the way. I think Boy With Love is kind of cute. And their B-sides are cute as well. Dionysus, where they do this kind of dance. I love it. By the way, I got my bias. Jail. Coming up next is AT. First of all, ATs are all hanging out there. It looks beautiful. I just thought it was a good idea to have them there. This is their first ever mini album, Treasure Episode 1 All to Zero. I was basically the biggest AT stan out there. Then I stopped for a second. I mean, I still love them, but they were literally on the way to becoming my ults, and then I dropped them for some reason. But I love them, and I love this album, and I listen to it every single day when I have the chance to. They have 2 title tracks on this album, basically. They have Treasure, Pirate King. To know me, you have to know that I have 2 favorite groups in the entire world. One is G-Friend, that I will show you in 2 seconds, and then the group of my life if they just weren't disbanded. IOI. Oh, I miss them every single day. This is their first mini album with the title track Dream Girls. Personally like the B-sides more. They have Knock Knock on here, and then Crush that was also on Produce 101. Masterpieces. I love them. I seriously miss these girls every single day. I miss my girls. And the last album here is my favorite girl group of all time, G-Friend. I only have 1 album right now. It's the Time for the Moon Night. They actually have 3 versions of this album, but I only have that one. As a photo card, I got my bias. So what? My favorite B-side on here is Flower Garden or Love Bug, but Flower Garden, give it to yourself. Beautiful, perfect, amazing. And that concludes all the albums that I have on my shelf. I am willing to give more money into albums since I saw how beautiful this looks on a shelf. And I will try to buy Eric Nam merch because you guys know I love Eric Nam a tad bit too much. I'm very grateful and thankful that I even have the opportunity to buy all of this. To have all of this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will eventually buy some of these albums if you stand them, because trust me, they don't only have beautiful photo cards, beautiful pictures, but also beautiful B-sides to listen to every single day. So please check them out. Give love to all these groups. Stan SF9, please, they're still underrated. And I hope to see you in the next video very soon with my face for the first time. I hope that this video gave you inspiration to buy albums as well. I'm not telling you have to buy them, but stan K-pop to be part of the clan. Annyeong! I'm ridiculous.